Vasquez said in an exclusive interview that his life has changed a lot since he won The Voice. The winner said, "Winning is really a blessing, and I'm grateful that I was given the chance, but I can't take the fact that it is overwhelming. To deal with being busy, I make sure I stick to my schedule and show up because that's the only way I know that works for me. My life has changed dramatically now that people know me in public, and I have to thank them for their love and support. But most importantly, I remind myself to be as polite as I can." The CU show will be Vasquez's first concert as well as a victory and homecoming celebration. He hinted at a recent meeting with the press that he would be in the country on January 5th performing. "Coming back to the Philippines as planned for courtesy calls, guest appearances, and to see my mom and family," according to him, "but I think it's also the Calog Festival, so I tried to check my schedule to visit singer Stu. Nino, the miraculous child I prayed for during the competition. With his blessing and divine intervention, a producer contacted me about a possible show, so I asked my US team who manages me if I could work, and they said yes. Yes, performing for my kabayan is very nice because Filipino warmth will be felt by almost everyone," he said. The show is put on by Paddock and Primetime Events and Talent Management, and it also happens during the Sioux Singolo celebrations. Along with Michael Bubel, another The Voice coach showed support for Filipino artist Sofronio Vasquez during his time on the show. In an interview with Parade, Sofronio said that Snoop Dogg offered to bring his mother from the Philippines to the United States to watch the show's finale. Snoop's manager approached Sofronio and made the offer. The singer then talked about it with his mother. "I asked my mother, 'Do you want to be here?' She said, 'No, as much as I'd like to be there, I'm so,' because she felt like she had to focus on her mom and not the competition. She chose to stay in the Philippines and enjoy her time there as she had already had her moment there," he said. After winning The Voice, Sofronio went to a rap party put together by Snoop. It was a great time and he met new people who worked on the show. "It's nice to know that they told him right away that they were rooting for him. That's a compliment." Sofronio is the first Filipino artist to win The Voice in the United States. In an interview with ABS-CBN News' Young Chavez, the singer said that winning the competition felt like coming full circle. "Personally, I think that the best way to move forward and keep going on," he said, "the lovely trip in life is to simply keep going. We just have to try and dream. I was only dreaming. It was hard to think back then. When Carson Daly called my name, it was like a repeat of every rejection, every red light. How to get there, thank you, Lord Sofronio Vasquez." He is the soulful powerhouse and current winner of The Voice US. He is getting ready for a return like no other after winning America's hearts with his mesmerizing singing and heartfelt performances. Sofronio is going to have his first solo show in the Philippines. It's called Homeground Harmony, and it will be a celebration of his journey, a love letter to his roots, and a night of music that his loyal fans will never forget. Serrano was born and raised in Manila, a busy city. He fell in love with music at a young age because he grew up in a musical family and would often sing along to his grandmother's old vinyl records. He had undeniable talent, but getting there wasn't easy. Before The Voice, Sop Francis performed at weddings, small gigs, and even busked on the streets of Quezon City. His big break came when he decided to try out for the show, hoping to bring his unique blend of Filipino passion and versatility to a global audience. "I wanted to show the world what a Filipino artist could do," he said in an interview. "Winning wasn't just my dream, and it was the dream of everyone back home who believed in me." Sofronio, from the time he sang "I Have Nothing," Whitney Houston's Blind Affection, on The Voice, his journey was nothing short of amazing. He quickly became a fan favorite. The coaches were amazed when Sofronio chose Team Kelly Clarkson in record time. He later said it was the best decision he's ever made. Under Kelly's guidance, Sofronio showed off his vocal range by singing everything from soulful ballads to high-energy pop hits. He had to cram during the end when he sang an original song called "Rise Again," which is a strong anthem of strength. I hope the performance wasn't too rough. Not only won him the title, but also put him in the spotlight around the world after his win. Sofronio went on a quick tour of the US, Europe, and Asia, but he stayed deeply connected to his Filipino heritage despite his growing fame. On New Year's Eve, he surprised his fans with a touching video post on social media where he shared the exciting news against the backdrop of a Manila sunset. Filipino women, I'm going home. This isn't just a show, it's a party of everything we've done together. Let's make the most of the night. Not forgettable, the video quickly went viral, getting millions of views and a lot of energy from fans. Harmony will be held at the famous Smart Arona Coliseum, and it will be a night to remember. The event will have a mix of Sofronio's biggest hits, fan favorites from his time on The Voice, and new, unreleased songs that show fans what's to come for him. Sofia has also hinted at a few shocks, such as working with Filipino singers and paying homage to OPM original Philippine music. He said, "I want this concert to feel like a reunion. This is a way for me to honor my roots and the people who have helped me every step of the way, which makes the event even more exciting." Sofronio suggested a date with a secret guest by saying, "It's someone close to my heart and a big deal in the Philippine music business for many Filipinos." Sofronio's success isn't just a personal achievement, it's a source of national pride. His story has become a sign of hope and determination, encouraging many aspiring artists to follow their dreams. Broadway star and fellow Filipino icon Lea Salonga said, "Sofronio represents the heart and soul of the Filipino spirit. His voice carries the weight of our collective dreams, and his journey proves that talent and hard work can transcend borders." True to his roots, Sofronio plans to use the concert as a chance to give back. Some of the money raised will go to music education programs in poor communities across the Philippines. "Nobody would be here if they didn't believe in me," Sofronio said. "This is how I'm paying it forward and making sure the next generation of Filipino artists has the help they need to succeed." Ticket for Home Games Harmony was sold out in hours, with fans lining up to get tickets. Fans shared their excitement on social media and talked about how Sofronio's music had changed their lives. "I used to watch Sofronio perform on street corners. It is a sad day in the music and reality TV worlds as terrible news about Sofronio Vasquez, the amazing winner of The Voice USA, comes out. Fans and fellow artists are both in sadness, trying to come to terms with a loss that will never be forgotten across the country. It was a shock when Sofronio Vasquez died at the age of 30. His strong voice and exciting stage personality helped him win the hit singing competition show. What an inspiring story it was for the young artist to go from being poor to becoming one of the most famous and loved acts in recent memory. The news of his death has shocked many people in the entertainment business, leaving many of them speechless and sad. Sofronio Vasquez grew up in a small town with a lot of history and culture. He was always hearing music. The heartfelt tunes of his family's traditional songs shaped his early years, and he often played them at community events. Even though he was talented from a young age, it was his determination, humility, and love for singing that made him decide to try out for The Voice USA. All four judges turned their chairs when Vasquez took the stage for his blind tryout and sang a beautiful version of a classic song. People were fascinated by his ability to show real feeling through his songs, which made him an instant star. With the help of his teacher, who was a seasoned professional in the field, he handled the competition with style and drive, eventually winning the title of winner. Vasquez showed off his huge range throughout the season with performances that ranged from emotional songs that made people cry to upbeat hits that got everyone on their feet. His charm, honesty, and strong ties to his roots made him a fan favorite and an inspiration to artists who want to follow in his footsteps. Sofronio Vasquez became famous all over the country after winning The Voice USA. As soon as he got famous, he used it to share his amazing gift with the world and fight for causes that were important to him. Vasquez really believed in music education programs and often went to schools to motivate young artists and share his own story of persistence. His first record went straight to the top of the charts and was praised by critics for its emotional tunes, heartfelt words, and rich musicianship. Songs like Where the Wind Blows and Heart of a Fighter became songs of strength, reflecting his own journey and striking a chord with many people.